Hello, welcome back. Last time I hunted down 4 golden beasts and also accidentally blundered into everything else that I needed to finish my cleanup, so I am ready for the very end game. But, except for a couple of things. I'm not considering the ring list to be a list of things that I could reasonably fill out. I'll just get whatever rings that I can get. And my shield was eaten at some point, so I need a new one. There is a 500 rupee Gasha seed down in that basement, which I'm not actually going to go into after showing you the thing, but I'm not going to farm up 500 rupees. That's unnecessary and would take forever. So I'm going to go... Yeah, I have really nothing else to do other than just seed it up. Go over to whatever's closest, which I guess would be this. From North Horon, how do I get where I want to be? I think I go around this way through the Natsu River. Which, is that even in this direction? It is, yes. Alright, and I would like the services of my friend. I get to spend another moment together. Hiya! This doesn't even take me where I want to be, does it? If I remember what the map looks like, no. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna part ways with you for a moment. If I go west... Does this allow me to get... See, I should know the world pretty well at this point, given what I just did. Yeah, okay, this is what I was looking for. I thought this screen was elsewhere. But it's here. Wait, but I do need to be there. But this... Yeah, this connects to there. Okay, well I could have gotten around to it. I just needed to make this south instead of that west. That was the story. Alright, so health is already as it is. That's okay. It can be. This is what I wanted. Okay, here we go. So yeah, not much of interest came out of... Do I have any seeds? If I have one, which I do, I'll plant there. Just, you know, leave a little sapling in the world that someone else can pick the fruit of when it's appropriate. So, up here, Northern Peak. Evil Wind no longer there. Lionels are around. Those pillars are solid, surprisingly far north. Alright, so is this an actual dungeon or is it gonna just be one fight? Looks like it might be an actual dungeon. Well, here's a fairy spot, and place for the floor to be rude to me. So I assume this is just like, here's health refill, but a little extra challenge. Yeah, so see how much health you can get out of here with. These are pretty aggressive floor tiles, like they fling themselves at me real quick after they spawn. I could probably have done the sensible thing and do this the whole time. Maybe not. Oh yeah. It's just not quite as free as it was in Link's Awakening. Alright, so I do not think I profited in terms of health from that. That's okay. I had an experience, and that's what matters. Alright, here's another one. You know what? What if I leave the fairy there until the end? That's the smart way. I don't think they will fade away if they were there at the start of the room, surely. Alright, so maybe I cracked the code now. I could also hold my sword out front. I don't think that would protect me particularly better than this, and I would have to keep bringing it out again. So shield's clearly the way to go. There we go. Alright. I do have a key count up there. Do I have a map? That's not here. That would be here. I do, yes. 1F, Onyx's Castle. All 3 colors of Wizrobes. That's fun. Ouch. I'm missing one. There you are. Alright, so I'm gonna go west. Another fairy room, and I've locked myself in again. Is there a point to this other than refilling health? It takes a bunch of time. If the room to the right looks to be identical with a fairy and some floor tiles, I'm gonna skip it. I mean, I'll walk in and look, but I don't feel the need to do the task, I think. I know I played all the way through this game a couple of times, but this does not ring any bells at all. It's just been that long. Yeah, okay, that's pretty familiar. And map does not tell me that... Oh. Wait a second. There's a Lost Woods thing going on here. Okay, so kill the monsters to proceed, go left or right to get set back. Okay, so we got trickery of the geometry. And right, so do the fairy to reset. See, it didn't make the noise that time. Ah, because I'm not done. So noise means this will now go to another place. So different enemy gauntlet? Yes, okay. Wallmaster is involved, which means this can go wrong. And erase my prior progress too. So let's hope it doesn't. I say, after it already hasn't. You! Alright, so you get bombed, I want to say? I'm gonna see if there's something else I can do to you. What else would that be? Pretty much has to be bombed, doesn't it? There we go, got you once. Twice. Ah, okay, so those drop bombs, that's the fight's solution for in case I'm here without enough bombs. Okay, I was wondering. So basically I want to pull out the bomb when you're not there, whoopsie. Depending on what you're doing. That worked. I might be able to get another hit here. I did. Cool. Alright, room that's different. I could check what's in the pots. I'll check a couple of them. Seeds. It's all seeds. How is my seed inventory? Full of everything except Gale, and I won't need Gale in here probably. But you know, it might feel good to be full on those. In case I care. Fairy Bomb Bomb. Heart, 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 heart. Okay. Crossed swords. Let's cross swords. Hi, Den. I found you. I have all the essences. That wasn't you, that was a decoy. Big flail comes my way. Yes, I came. So I hear... Ah! You try it. See how that goes for you. So now I need to figure out how to actually deal damage to you, of course. Let's try some tools. Are these room features relevant to something? So he stomps, boulders come down. Pretty sure the boomerang is not the tool for this. Yeah. Let's try bum. Oops. You're kind of giving me Iron Knuckle vibes. Feels like when his thing is on the ground and he's reeling it back would be a good time for something. I was given some seeds. I don't think that's doing anything. Are you magnetic? Maybe your mace is. So it's same color as that. I don't think it is. Okay. I'm gonna hit you with the rod. Nothing. I did try bombs already. I'll try again a couple of times. Just goes clink. Right. I'm gonna try picking up his spike ball. It's probably gonna be spiky, but maybe not. Throw that thing. Here, let's No, I tried. It would not pick up. I'll call a friend. Alternate idea, what if he has to smash these things? Well, that's not gonna do anything. Are there any other room features? Like, this looks suspicious. I don't know, I can't really control where he does his thing. I do have a potion that I will be using, that's fine. What if I blow them up with bombs? What if I use... Okay, let's try all the seed types. So Ember. Nothing. Scent. Oh, well that counts when it's in the air, huh? Okay. Pegasus? I'll make him fast. He doesn't care. Gale? Nothing happening. What about, like, Mystery Seed on the Mace? I feel like it has to be something with this thing, but what else could I do to it? That's all my seed types. I tried picking it up and I couldn't. Can I pick him up? Nope. I don't actually have a whole lot other tools here. I doubt it requires a shield. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. So what's the idea? It's Manhandla again. Hit you from the other side during this? Nothing. Let's try Magnet again. This thing is blue and metallic looking. It feels like this would make some sense. Right. Swing it at me? Nothing. No response whatsoever. Nothing happening. Nothing happening. Okay. So I've tried the boomerang on everything I can imagine. I've tried the cape on everything I can imagine. I've tried the gloves on everything I can imagine. I've tried the shield on everything I can imagine. I'll try the Rod of Seasons on the spike ball itself. I don't think I've done that. Nothing. And I have hit him with it. It doesn't do anything. Now I haven't used the seeds this way. I don't set those on fire. I don't set that on fire, I think. Do I make them smelly? Do I make them mysterious? Okay, well, he is completely invulnerable to anything I can possibly do. So far. So where is there potential for actions that I have not taken? For Manhandla, it was Boomerang in the open mouth, which was never open close to me. This doesn't seem quite like the same situation. The things on the floor do seem real suspicious. Oh, well. Alright, you know what? What makes sense then... Oh, check this out. I have an idea. There we go. I don't have to do the floor tiles. I gotta skip. Oops. That was a poke and it was supposed to be a spin. There we go. And greenie. feels like I need him to hit something with the flail. He only ever launches it south of him when he thinks he can deal a hit to me. So maybe I do need to hit those things in the floor, like move him to a particular position. Have him do that. He could hit the closed door, maybe. Right, that's you. Yeah, okay, so this has to happen every time, huh? Not now that I know what I'm doing, it can go a lot faster. Whole lot faster. So I get a bomb refill, I get a seed refill. Just kind of teasing me with like, hey, look at all these tools that don't do anything. I don't think I took a Pegasus seed myself at any point during that fight, so maybe that would do something. I'll run around him and make him dizzy. That's not what I'm... Okay, so I don't have control here. She fades away kind of toward those 4 conspicuous tiles, but not directly into them. You flit before me like a fly. I'll crush you. Okay. Being fast doesn't help. I want to, like, break that chain, but I have no way to do that. Wait, he is vulnerable to a sword spin when he's stunned like that. Okay. Wait, he's always oh. Wait. I was certain I tried that. Maybe I tried it badly. Alright. I was, like, 100% sure that I had landed multiple sword spins on him. However, apparently that somehow never happened or didn't work when I tried or something. Alright. Well, that's... Din is here and is zappy, so that makes it hard to use the sword. That is why I would want the Pegasus seeds, okay? So, new attack patterns. Got 2 hits there. Okay, so now that I know a means of damaging him... Potion's expensive? So, let's just, instead of that, play better in the way, I guess. Sounds fine. Yeah, this is one of those cases where I checked this off my list. Like, I thought about using the sword swing on him. And like, why did that get checked off my list? Did it look like I landed one, but it didn't? Or did I just make an error in thinking and I never actually swung my sword and connected with him? There's video evidence either saying that I did that or didn't do it. Oops, I did this. Oh, I did this all wrong. Wait, hang on. Okay, but it stayed on that phase. The mess I made of that cleaned itself up. That's nice. Alright, bum face. Gonna have to deal with you. So you're gonna disappear. Actually, no. Your action currently is to disappear and summon holes. Right, holes last a bit. I was expecting the holes to kick me back to the entrance. That's not what happened, though. Alright, spiders. Here, have this. You didn't. Alright, that was nice. I have enough of everything. So I will chomp on these. Hi, Din. He was inspired to jump without even having the cape equipped. Alright, so this is the hazard of being north of you and the mace is out. It just has a swing radius like that. Hazard of being south is he'll actually swing it, and it has a big slash damage field on it. So east, like southwest and southeast are safest when mace is out. Okay. So Din comes and is just immediately in my way. That's not what I wanted. Hey, wait a second. I should bring the, what is it, green holy ring? What do I have on? Steadfast, get knocked back less. This is the red ring, sword damage up. I'm choosing specifically not to use that. Because I'm interested in doing this without it. Yeah, so the ring that reduces electricity damage would be relevant here. It's just hard to imagine how I would get Din to not be between me and him. So I'm just kind of taking that damage right now. That's apparently my strategy. It lets me keep my sword out for longer, so I get 2 hits per swing. It worked out. Place is collapsing. I'm guessing I can't get into my menu right now. I'll stay on this thing. It looks stable. Obviously I need to go down there. But how long can I last here? Probably until it randomly decides that the thing I'm standing on collapses, yes. Okay. Side view. Right, I remembered a side view part. True might. Okay, let's do it. You're a dragon! Fancy! Twinrova. See my true form. Alright! So, Dark Dragon is here. It's a hand boss, clearly. Well, I didn't land that. Okay, so I attempted. I think that was not close enough to his face to feel like it would count. That did feel like it was. Perhaps different tools are called for? So that gem on top of your head looks suspicious. No, that's not what I want. It is hittable. Now, okay, so let's just try... Oh. Okay, he goes kind of up with me. If I stay on his hand, that's what happens. Well, I got on your hand. Ha! Alright, well, that was that attempt. And it'll take me back to the start, of course. Okay, got it. Hi, Maple. So I've decided what makes the most sense is to come back here and put the electricity damage immunity in my ring box. I was hoping you'd have a potion for me. You did not. You have a ring, though. So there are still more rings to get from Maple. How about that? Yeah, you can have that seed. That's fine. I'll take that rupee, though. So I turned a profit on that. Is this a duplicate ring? Yes. Okay, so thanks. I would like to... I need 100 for a potion, I think. So this discovery ring is doing nothing for me now. I'm looking for... something. No damage from electricity. Green holy ring. I think... was this one not, like... I got it real early and frequently. Like, it feels like the game is practically guaranteeing that I will have that. So... that's silly. Oh, that could be good, but I'm doing the green holy ring. I don't know if he's doing more than 1 damage to me. Anyway, rings do nothing unless worn, so let's wear that. Gonna get more knockback, but that's okay. Alright, if I wanted a potion, I think it's 100? So I'm pretty close to 100. Let's get that. What the... I found something. Huh, that's suspicious. There's a secret basement behind this house with absolutely nothing in it. This reminds me of that Subrosio room with the P. Okay, well... there appears to currently be nothing here. But there's a secret basement there. Alright, mystery to put on my list. I assume that's just for, like, a different game mode, or, like, you know, after I've beaten the game, because... Oh, and a snake! Conspicuously, there was nothing there. Alright, there's lots of snakes buried here, though. Huh, maybe I should dig in more places. I never knew that was there. Oh, it's 300. Never mind, guess I'm going potionless. That's fine. Was it not said that gacha trees grow based on the number of enemies I kill? I killed a lot of Wizrobes, and now this one has grown. Would you happen to have a potion in you? A fairy. Nope. That's fine. Alright, green holy ring is on. Gonna ready my Pegasus seeds, I guess? Sure. Because those are pretty handy. There is a refill on those over here, I think. Yes. A mace to the face, not quite. So while I won't take damage from electricity, I will still... something. I will still get stunned from it, which is actually good, because that means my sword stays in him for longer. So this is pretty straightforward when I know what to do. I guess I haven't tried interacting with Din in other ways. Okay, that was pretty good. Yeah, this is ideal. That wasn't in him. Okay. This is mostly ideal. I do still have to get around the thing to land the hit at all. Let's see. This is kind of a mess. No, that's not what I want. So I'm at half my health at this point. Not ideal, but that's how it is. So the question is, what do I do to the Dark Dragon? I can get on its hands. The jewel in its forehead is clearly relevant. Let's see if I can just... Let's see. So, I mean, I'll try using my magnetic gloves. Doesn't seem to do anything. It really feels like the solution is get on the hands and then land a big swing on that. And it is. Okay, that's how to do it. Okay. My first swing did not land as I thought it was going to. I can't jump very high. Well, those fires are pretty deadly. Alright, so don't be charged here. What do I do about that? Shield, maybe? Or just be on the very right side? Just gotta learn each move. Yes, I think I have to judge mostly, like, his flight up and down. Let's see. And to manipulate where you spit that somehow... Are you leading your shots? It's hard to tell. Alright, so theory was shield. No, just stand on the very edge, and I do have a chance to jump up, but it's risky. Your flames are by far your deadliest attack. Gotcha. Don't know how many hits it's gonna take. Yeah, flames are the deadliest. Because, like, what do I even do about this? Nothing. I'm just dead. Shield doesn't work. And, like, they always go in a way that just, like, completely corners me and is unavoidable. That's so far been my experience, but maybe there's a way to avoid them. Alright, so I think the best way to do this is to, so for the first part of the fight, stick to the southeast and southwest zones where I'm relatively safe. After Pegasus Seeds, always equip the cape. I feel like I get myself into trouble with the cape, but it's better than not having it on. Yeah, so southwest and southeast he can't do anything with the flail. Yeah, so as long as I stick to those dead zones, that part of the fight goes just fine. So Din's here, my Pegasus Seeds are not anymore. I'm taking a hit. That's okay, I guess. It's not the best, but it'll have to do. So she kind of bumps me away. Can I jump toward and swing? That didn't seem to work. Right, so let's Pegasus again. That was pretty close to ideal. Let's see. Okay, so I did land a hit. Alright, I'll take it. That's a lot more health than I had last attempt. Should be enough to get this done, I think. Depends on how many hits this dragon needs, and how many times it uses the fire move. So I guess the best thing for fire is to stand dead center, don't move until the fire starts coming out, then dodge whichever direction the fire is not going in. I do need to be ready for that move, though. Okay. Dead center, in case of fire. Fire's happening. Alright, so all I gotta do is just manipulate the fire, and then it's perfectly handleable. So for that move, I have to be on the other side, so I would have to Pegasus Seed to have gotten over there because I was trapped on the one side, and, like, I just wasn't gonna get there quick enough otherwise. Wow. I like his pose when he takes a hit. It's like, head's way off kilter, tongue out. It's pretty good. That is one that I do remember. Alright, so then I'm gonna go ahead and get this ready, I guess, in case I need it. I do. No, I was just like, there was nothing I could have possibly done there, right? Alright, so yeah, like, tell me, what were my options for not taking damage there? As far as I know, none. Ah, I missed. There we go, didn't miss. Stay here, then jump right then. Perfect. He'll go way up high. Yeah. Nice. That's not fire, that's, well, it's a sort of like fire. Different kind. I see the pattern, but I'm sure I'm not doing the right thing about it. That's fine. It was just chaotic enough to not really be able to predict properly. Alright, blue fire, yeah, that's the nasty one, and I'm cornered. Nothing I can do here, apparently. Yep, nothing I could do. Like, it's too tall to jump over. I just... is there a... Do I have a no damage from fire ring, I wonder? Still refusing to use that, no way. However, what I will do with it is use it in the lead-up room, because, like, I've done these already. So let's see the effect of this. Can I take out the wall masters in one hit? Yes, okay. They'll still get me sometimes if I don't pay enough attention to where I am. But yeah, alright, that'll make the run in here more reasonable. Alright, cool. And yeah, this doesn't matter, it's just wastes time if it takes longer than that. However, still off limits during Onyx. Alright, ring has been removed, green holy ring is on again, that's the one I need anyway. And I'm sure I have enough Pegasus Seeds, I don't use that many during the fight. I suppose I should see if, like, Din's crystal can be stunned by the boomerang or something, or like, maybe I can bat it away with the Rod of Seasons. Suddenly this is ringing a bell. Let's try that. I don't really need anything for this first phase, right? Just be here, do the thing. Once I know how to damage him and how to not get damaged. It's pretty free. There we go. So yeah, am I remembering right? That this thing... Yeah, that bats it away. That's the way. Okay. That memory just came back to me all of a sudden. Because yeah, that was totally something I had known before. Alright, so that will let me enter Dragon Phase with full health. Neat. Okay, so... Best chance I'm gonna get here. I was in control for a moment and ended up on the right. Okay, well then I should experiment with stuff like the Rod of Seasons for getting rid of the blue fire, just in case that would work. Oh, also, could I land back on his hand again and, like, chain that together? So no luck on that. Can the boomerang put it out? I don't think so. And again, it's too tall to jump over. It is not too tall to jump over. I tried that once and it didn't work, but this time I actually managed. Alright, so blue fire is not, in fact, too tall to jump over. Whoops! Everything went wrong. Wasn't standing quite centered enough. That's on me. Ah, dang it! He moved. That's on him. Yeah. Alright, so with a complicated input, I was able to stay up top, so I have to keep holding the A button, release the B button. That's fun. Okay, these just come out at random stuff. I thought it was like spewing out to the sides, then going toward the center and coming back. But no, it's just random. I was almost following a pattern before. Stay centered in case of that attack. Okay, so the input is that. Great. There we go, that's the way, okay. So this will let me... Ah, right, he got tired of having me on his hand. Of course he did. There we go, okay. Just when I learned all your tricks, of course. We'll get a moment to appreciate this sprite, which is so good. A seasonless land. That's what Trinrova wanted, apparently. Okay. Okay, Flame of Destruction, huh? Alright, Dragon is down. That was fun. A lot of stuff to puzzle out in those 3 phases of that fight. And the run back, while it involved some stuff, honestly wasn't that bad. Yeah, alright. Hey, check it out, it's Jack! Ah, Blano and Ricky having a match at their spot. At Ricky's spot. Maple and syrup. Cool, okay. A new trial shall call you away soon. Okay. Oracles watch over in secret. You know who Faror is. I know who Faror is. Okay, so that ends phase 1 of at least 4, maybe 5, maybe 6, maybe more. I don't know how deep this goes, but that was Seasons 1. Finished, and yeah, so this is the teaser ending. It is not the end. Look at those eyes! Flame of Destruction. Okay. When the flame lights the dark, our wish shall be granted. Okay. Sinister Face. Ah, that's so cool. Man, this game is great. Just as great now as it was back, and like the way I remember it. And yeah, it was interesting to see the Capcom DNA in here. When I was watching for it, it was definitely there. A Zelda game with a little bit of Mega Man in it. And yeah, like, this thing did not pull its punches. It was, I had to work to get through this, and I also appreciate that. It bumped into the bubble. How silly. I kind of wanted to look closer at, okay, now I get to see it in full. So that's what Maple looks like up close. Check it out, this screen in this season, the way we never see it. Why did she smack me? What was that? Was that like an attempt at a high five or something that missed and hit me in the head? What was that? Also, Din's wearing some sort of weird little onesie or something. Like, well, maybe it's, no, what is she wearing, actually? Whoa, what did I just do? Oh, it's my hand. It's so shiny. Pure sound. Alright. Flagship, who's that? Okay. I won't know most of these names, that's fine. I'll let them scroll by anyway. Yeah, so again, this was phase 1. Next phase is going to be Ages 1. So the advised way to play this game is to choose one first, play all the way through as I have here, take the password it's about to give me, I think, and start the other game, which would be Ages, with that password input. However, that is not the way that I'm playing this. I happen to know that going into phase 2 changes a bunch of stuff, and I would be missing out on several things if I were to do Ages in Mode 2. So we're going to do Ages in Mode 1, get that password, input it in Seasons, and continue from there, then go back to Ages with the Seasons password that I got here and do Ages 2 afterwards. And then I don't know exactly what's going to happen at that point. I might have 2 different usable passwords for phase 3 that might both be the same? I don't know a whole lot about what it looks like past phase 2. Maybe it is just the 2, but from what I remember reading, there's a third thing after I complete both games. And we're going to do that in both orders. So yeah, next time we're going to see the normal run of Ages. However, this thing needs to give me a password or something. So I'm going to press a button. There's my password. It starts with Journey to Rid Holds. Okay, so I got that password input. And Secret to Labrina. Yes, that's the equivalent of Holodrum over in Ages. Okay, so got that on screen. I'll record it better at some point. And that will be saved away for like a couple of months or so before I pull it out. Alright, so save and quit. To be continued in Oracle of Ages, yes, alright. And then we're back at the title screen. What does my save file look like? Has Din there. If I choose this, it takes me here to the Maku tree. What if I would talk to Faror? Oh, there's a book now. Faror's Memory, yes, what is that? Ah, okay, so Labrina's secret. I can input... Okay, no, there are 4, 5... Oh, there's a lot of... I have found one secret. Okay, that's interesting. So, that's my record if I need to look that up again. Ah, if I would say yes, this would be password from Labrina. I think this would let me bring my rings over from there. That's wrong! Sure, yes. Yeah, alright, so same one. No. Actually, what if I put in the... I wonder what would happen if I would put that secret in here. It's fine. That's not the phase of this that I'm in. We'll deal with secrets later. Anyway, so, next time, starting Oracle of Ages. I will see you then.